Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna make a kind of tutorial about how to shoot some Brandon WOELFEL style of photography. He's, I think, most famous for this LED lights pictures that he takes. So what you need for it is like a lens with where you can get like a low aperture, so that the lights will be kind of out of focus when you put them in front of your camera, because otherwise you will just have like super clean lights and it will not have this effect, like this blurry bokeh effect that you want. So yeah, so you need some of these LED lights, you need a beautiful model to hold them and do stuff with the lights, and then you need a place. Like, you can't do it in the daylight outside in the noon because the intensity of the lights will not be strong enough. But here in this underground parking, it seems kind of light, but for the picture it's okay. So yeah, we'll take some shots and let's see how it goes. So to create this effect I'm using an aperture of 1.4, and you'll have to play around with like the lights, like hold it in front of your camera and focus on the eye of the model so that she's in focus and the lights become out of focus and kind of blurry. And you just try it out. Also, I'm shooting a bit underexposed because I've seen like in post he kind of like brings up the shadows and everything, and it makes the lights look better if you're shooting a little bit underexposed. And then later on in post it will create this nice effect if you bring up the shadows, take out a little bit of the blacks, add some clarity. So basically I adjust my settings to this. My aperture is at the lowest point, and shutter I decide from that point on, and I try to keep the ISO as low as possible. Here it's possible to shoot at 100, but from some other pictures outside I was shooting at 400, and then it might start to get a little grainy. So what I was using then to kind of light the model so I didn't have to go higher was a window light from a shop, and I was giving the model light in her face, which makes her look really good, soft light, and you don't have to bring up your ISO as high, because we're doing this in the daytime, so it's a little bit too light outside to have like these nice background blurry lights from the city. We kind of improvise and we just have some more of the Christmas LED lights over here, and I'll show you now the effect. You can see that they're like really blurry and bulky in the background because of the focus on the model and the low aperture. So yeah. Alright, so now we switch places. My friend is taking the camera for taking the pictures and I was capturing the video. And we made the girl the princess of the LED lights with this beautiful crown. It's always fun to kind of experiment yourself with the image that you want. And in fact, the images that we like the most, we took against this kind of blue background on the floor, and it makes for a really nice, interesting contrast with this red jacket and the blue, the blue color of the floor. And then in the next clip you'll see us using this typical Brandon WOELFEL umbrella. We're not so happy about the result there because, you know, it's inside, it's not the best setting for it. But for sure, actually I think it should be amazing if everybody would just walk outside when it's raining with this colorful lights. I was thinking about maybe commercializing this idea, but I guess it's not a good idea to go bankrupt on insurance claims. So yeah, here we end this video, and in the next video I will make the tutorial for the editing style. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye!